Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just a sit down chit chat, get ready with me. It's been a stressful week, so I wanted to sit down and kind of just talk and do this really simple peachy look. I've been really into peachy eye looks lately, so I wanted to do like a monochromatic peach theme today. I don't have much to say for the intro, so let's just jump right in. There's really no good transition from full makeup to this, so it's kind of just like, here we are. I'm gonna start with two primers. This one from Maybelline, it's the Master Prime, and it will hydrate my skin and give a little luminous glow. And then the second one is this NYX Pore Filler. This is kind of expensive for a drugstore primer, I'm not gonna lie, but I love it. It does such a good job of filling in pores and smoothing your skin out. So I don't put this one all over my face, I just kind of put it into the areas where I have pores. For foundation, I'm going to use the Boots No. 7 Lift and Luminate. This is the same brand as my other favorite foundation, the Stay Perfect, but I actually feel like this one is my new favorite. This one just has more coverage than this one. This one's like a sheer, more day-to-day kind of makeup, but this one has better coverage, and I feel like lately my skin has randomly been oily in my T-zone and areas, and this one doesn't make me as greasy, which is surprising because this one has the Luminate in the name and this one doesn't, but for some reason this one is more like luminous, almost greasy. But when my skin was drier, I really loved this one. But yeah, they have this brand at Walgreens and Target, I believe. I don't know if they have it anywhere else. And I'm just gonna blend with the Real Techniques sponge. Kind of hard to talk while I'm doing this, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So I started my channel a year ago now. This has been like the week that is the anniversary of when I started my makeup Instagram and my YouTube. And I feel like YouTube has both increased my insecurities and helped me with self-esteem issues. As weird and opposite as that sounds, I feel like getting on camera without makeup just on the internet for everyone to see is kind of, it builds your self-confidence, honestly. It makes you a little more comfortable in your skin because you get more used to it the more you do it. And then I also have to like sit there and edit and watch myself from different angles that I might not like. Like my voice I was uncomfortable with. I really don't like my voice, but having to sit there and edit and like see myself all the time kind of gets you used to it and gets you more comfortable with yourself. I'm gonna continue this topic while doing my brows with the NYX Micro Brow, you already know. So on the other hand, there's also a huge beauty community on YouTube and Instagram, so it is really easy to start comparing yourself to other people that might be prettier, might be more talented. So there's like really a lot of comparisons that you could fall into. Sorry, talking and doing my brows did not work, so I'm just gonna be cleaning them up with the highbrow. And to continue the conversation, I know that comparison isn't a thing that just people on YouTube struggle with, like most of us women struggle with that. But what I mean is, like, being on YouTube, I guess I felt more of a pressure to be like what is expected of the beauty community, I guess, which nobody was putting that expectation on me. I was putting that expectation on myself. But basically I was like pressuring myself and having too much expectations of myself to be like the beauty community, like the big YouTubers. And the fact is that I'm not, if you haven't noticed. Like, I don't have a glamorous life. I don't have the perfect Pinterest home that's clean and decorated. I rarely do my hair or nails. I'm just not like that fancy person that people usually like to follow, like bloggers and stuff like that, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being like that if you naturally are. I'm just not, so I didn't want to give off that impression. So that's kind of one thing that when I started this channel, I knew I wanted to stay true to like who I am, which at first I totally Well, not totally, but I kind of wasn't, more like because I was camera shy and not used to filming and talking to a camera. And sorry, when I talk, I like fidget and I have to touch everything, but I was really formal when I started videos. I feel like I was just like, here's the information, and there wasn't that personal kind of connection or my character showing up. I'm gonna do the eyes later, so I'm gonna go straight to Tarte Shape Tape, which by the way, this has been out of stock, but it's coming back in stock on Sunday. So if you've been wanting to try this, get it on Sunday because it's so worth it. It's still my most favorite concealer ever. It's amazing. I understand social media a lot. Like, I understand the system and I understand how you get popular. I understand like the little algorithm. I could totally do it. Like, if I wanted it to be about followers and about growing in popularity, I know how to make that happen. But for me, it's not really worth it unless I'm happy and I'm being myself and people are actually liking what I am putting out, like, as myself. I don't want to have to worry about, oh, are these people liking what I'm making or filming? Or I want people to follow me for me. So if you like me, that's amazing. I'm so happy that you're here. But if you don't, like, you don't have to watch me. I like watching some people that are more fancy lifestyle and like are so pretty and perfect seeming. I like watching some of those people, but I noticed for myself personally, like, my favorite YouTubers are people that are real and relatable, and that's what I wanted to bring out on my channel. So yeah. Fun fact though, I used to have this app called Vidi, which I know for sure on my personal account I have people following me that I met through there, but I don't know if any of them follow on my makeup account. Maybe if you do, say hi. But I used to have this account on Vidi. It used to be like all the rage. This was like 5 years ago, and you would make little mini clips that are like, I think 15 seconds long. So I used to make kind of like comedy slash ranting videos, but they were funny, like it was comedy. And on there I actually grew to like 100,000 followers, and I even had like, they had celebrities on there. It's Rihanna, just a bunch of celebrities, and I had Snoop Dogg follow my account. Like, Snoop Dogg, the real Snoop Dogg, followed little old me. That account is like gone and buried now, thankfully, because I'm sure that would be so cringeworthy to even look back on. But like, all you have to do is search Vidi, this girl Leah. You'll see there's a little website that shows like the top 100, and I'm like number 13 or something with the celebrities that are on there. So that was kind of insane. That's not like to sit here and brag and be like, hey, I totally had so many followers on this other app. I'm just gonna bake with this powder. I'm all over the place in this video, guys. I'm sorry. Just gonna pack that on. Okay, to warm up my skin, I'm gonna take the butter bronzer. Guys, it's not out yet, but they made a butter blush, and I'm like freaking out because if it's anything as amazing as this butter bronzer, take my money now. So it is now December, which is Christmas month and actually my birthday month. I'm gonna be turning 23. My birthday is on Christmas Eve, so I've actually basically, since I can remember, pretty much hated it because like, you can't ever really celebrate a Christmas Eve birthday. You can celebrate it after, sure, but everyone's still busy from Christmas and they're broke, and then there's New Year's that next week. Even celebrating it before, it's like people are broke from Christmas, like I just said. And you know, it just, I don't know, it sucks. If you have a birthday that's not near any holiday, appreciate it, because I've always wanted to have just like my day, you know what I mean? Where I wish it was sometime in the summer or the fall where I could just have that day and it's about me. As selfish as that sounds, I don't know. I just really don't like having my birthday the day before Christmas, but it is what it is. So gonna dust that off. Just kind of gonna set the rest of my face because this foundation does stay a little bit tacky. For blush, I'm gonna use this Princess Daquiris Ombré blush from Wet n Wild, an oldie but a goodie. It's literally my favorite. My child is deciding not to nap today. We have my sister's dog staying the weekend at our house and he's like obsessed with her and he just can't even nap because he's so excited to just be downstairs and playing with her. And he's screaming, so I'll be right back. I swear every time I plan to film or want to film, something goes wrong that day. I'm like so picky with my videos and my content and I'm such a perfectionist that drives me nuts. So my eyes are already kind of primed because I did concealer and powder, so I'm just gonna use this Morphe palette. This is the 35U. I got this as a gift. My first time having any Morphe palettes, I got two this past month as gifts. I got this one and then the Kathleen Lights palette, which I'm planning to do a video on really soon. That's one of the videos I've been filming and deleting because they just are not working out, but I'm planning to do like a 3 looks 1 palette with the Kathleen Lights palette, but today I'm using this one. It's so colorful. I love it. I actually really like Morphe eyeshadows. There are a couple shades that might be hit or miss sometimes, but for the most part they're very blendable, very creamy, very pigmented. I'm really enjoying them. So I'm taking this light peachy shade right there and I'm gonna work it into the crease and the lid. Okay, so I took a little brown shade right next to the peach one and I'm working that into the outer corner and crease to give a little more dimension. This is gonna be a fairly simple eye look. So the next color over next to the brown, I'm gonna take that right on the outer corner. Peachy looks have been like a big trend lately and I love it. I have never tried a peachy look until recently and I'm obsessed. Just gonna pack a little bit more of that original color right on the lid. If you want more pigment in a shadow, picking it up with your finger or a wet brush is the best option. Okay, now I'm gonna take a little bit of that onto my bottom lash line. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going to use this Colourpop highlight in the shade Stole the Show. I've been obsessed with inner corner highlights lately as well, like the really, really bright ones, and this highlight really packs a punch. For my face highlight, I'm going to take these Natural Nude shimmer strips from Physicians Formula. I found this one at Ulta and I just got it. It can be used as a highlight or eyeshadow, which is cool, and it has so much variety of colors that it works for a ton of skin tones. It is $15, which is a little steep for a drugstore brand, but I saw Kathleen Lights raving about it, so is that even a question? Of course I had to have it. Guys, we might be knocking airplanes out of the sky with this highlight. Now I'm gonna take some MAC Fix Plus and set my face. For mascara, I have this Sephora brand. Let's try that again. For mascara, I have the Sephora brand The Mascara. I got this one as like a points perk or some kind of sample, I believe. I really actually like it. It really volumizes my eyelashes. The only complaint I have about it is it's kind of hard not to get it on your lid. Just because the wand is so big, I always end up getting mascara on my lid. To keep with the peach theme, I'm gonna line my lips with this Colourpop pencil. This is in the shade Dohee, and then the liquid lipstick is also the same shade. I feel like instead of being peach, that's kind of like neon, but I'll go with it. Alright guys, I have a little visitor here that is telling me it's time to be done. So thank you guys as always for watching. I am so happy that you guys stuck through a year with me and actually enjoy my content and are so supportive and so kind. So thank you guys so much for that. And if you're not subscribing, then you're dead to me. I'm just kidding. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Are you pooping? Pooping. Ew.